Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Tuesday, September the 3rd. It's going to take me isn't that song, the 3rd of September, a day I'll never... Isn't that the one thing? Papa was a Rolling Stone. Is that right? September 3rd? I think it was. Anyway, it's very comfortable out here. 60 degrees. Nice little breeze out here. Just cozy. I don't think there's a chance of rain today, but I think the high here in Toledo is only going to be like 78. So anyway, let's roll on south to the workplace. Earn our keep down there today. 64 and mostly cloudy. We actually had a couple of bouts of rain. Enough to clean the bugs off the windshield with the windshield wiper. Yeah. Clean things up a little bit.
Yep.
Mama, this is our Monday, or
it is.
It's actually Tuesday. But
it's Tuesday, but our Monday.
Yep.
Let's
go in there and bust it out.
All
right. You have yourself a wonderful day now.
You too, hubby.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Well, hello there, peeps. This here is a 2022 Ryker Rally. And shockingly, only has 220 miles on it. The guy picks it up and comes back because it's throwing VSS lights. So I wasn't one that worked on it, but it was determined that the yaw rate sensor was bad, so that was replaced. The guy literally made it. I don't think he even made it home with it, and it threw the code again. You know, it's funny, I seen this thing by Castle Rock, because it is literally the strangest looking camper ever. I seen it by Castle Rock on the side of the freeway. It sat there for like 2 or 3 days, and then one day we're coming home and they were hooking up to it. He's probably going to pull into this camping area over here and just destroy my trip. I think he's going to pull over here. Wow, the newer Rykers, the clutching is so much nicer on them. But anyway, so comes right back, same problem. So the person that worked on it is not here, so they gave it to me. So they pulled up a TST about the, getting VSS codes and yaw rate sensor codes, and so as soon as I fire the thing up, immediately it's got VSS fault going on. I go to pull out from where they parked it to bring it in the shop. Man, I know these don't have power steering, but dang, this thing's really stiff. 9 pounds in the left, 10.5 on the right, and 17 in the rear. Supposed to be 20, 20, 28. So yeah, that wasn't good. So I go in there and look at the codes, and the first thing, and so I'm looking at TST as well, looking for loose suspension parts and the steering sensor. I guess he had some plastic bushings, not to use brass or whatever. I was reading through the TST, and it says the 22 doesn't have that. Yeah, 22 and newer don't have that anymore, but or the plastic bushings. So anyway, so it says go in and go through the procedure. So I go to reset the yaw rate sensor. Dude, it is off the map. This thing thinks it's floating out in outer space sideways or something. I've never seen one that far off. And so one of the first things you gotta do is lock the steering down. There's like 2 pieces to a special tool that locks it down, make sure it's going straight and it can't move. And while it's there, you look for loose suspension stuff. But anyway, I'm the first one that's ever put that tool on this bike. There's a telltale sign, because sometimes that little bar that's attached to the steering shaft is it kind of points up a little bit, and when you put the tool in there first time, it bends it down, and then it just stays that way from now on. Now the tool, you know, almost holds itself when you put it in there. Well, the gap was almost twice the width of the tool by itself, and that's not unusual. The first time you, oh, look at the little doggy running. It's a little wiener dog. It's a little Sophie dog. But yeah, it's never been locked down. So how did they reset anything the last time it was in? Or better yet, part of the PDI, because the handlebars were on here crooked as well, part of doing that is to lock the steering down. So I don't know, do not know. So when I have it, you know, so I did the yaw rate sensor, and then I thought, well, better look at the steering angle sensor. Yeah, the bike thought it was going down the road sideways. So all of that combined is definitely going to throw some crazy VSS codes, because when you're going down the road straight, just being your normal you, and thinking the bike's thinking that you're going down the road straight, but it's thinking you're like going sideways and crooked and everything else. So imagine that. I reset everything, reboot the bike, and it comes back on, and yeah, the code's gone. And here we are. I don't know. I don't have any answers for that. Whoa. Sorry, back tire. Wow, the clutching is so nice on these things. Man, he got this suspension jacked up. It goes down the road like a buckboard. He must motocross this thing or something. There's no reason to have the damping set so tight on this thing. He's got nice phone holder, cup holder, bag on the back. We'll do a walk around at some point. And he's got the classic Can-Am coloring with the yellow and orange on there. Yeah, that takes me back to the 70s when I was a wee little tyke and Can-Ams first came out. You know, they actually won a couple of championships, motocross championships, with their dirt bikes. Now they're back in the two-wheelers, but in an EV flavor. Sport bike, kind of a crotchety rocket bike, and a adventure tour. Sadly, because we have zero EV motorcycles at our bin store. And with our track record of getting rid of anything EV, including Yamaha, you know, pedal assist electric bicycles, yeah, we're not going to get back into something else that we're not going to sell. These rallies are it and a whole bunch more. Love these things. It's got the little mini shield on there. I love those things. I'm not a fan of the tent. Well, I vlog, so the tent's decidedly not a good thing for me. Oh, yeah, I didn't bottom out. That was just how stiff he's got it. I've seen he's got everything turned to the max. It's nice to have them just a click over, as soft as they can be, and still you don't handle the rough riding you do. They literally handle, they're more enjoyable. You know, I did the Ryker Rally I had, they didn't have the adjustable front shocks, but the rear, Kelly rode it, had it at 1, and for me riding it, I had it at 2. And I did some rough stuff with that thing. Never had a problem. He's got this thing wide open, full damping. and it is brick hard. Literally, you get them so hard that they bounce. When the tires aren't attached to the road or dirt, whatever you're doing with it, you're not doing good. The whole deal with suspension is keep the wheels on the ground unless you're, flying through the air or something. I don't think I'd be doing any jumps on a Ryker. That's one of our service riders. That's that day glow or high vis green. You probably can't even see colors from here. He just pulled into that little store over there. But darn, the worst thing about having to fix this thing is I guess I gotta take it for a test ride. But yeah, I guess he literally just got out of the shop and it went off last time. Well, with what I seen, I think that yaw rate sensor got put in there and they forgot to reset it. It's a whole procedure. You have to be sitting on the bike to do it too. But anyway, all's good. And the steering, that couldn't, if you got rough with this thing, tried to do some fast handling on some back roads or some dirt roads or whatever, yeah, the steering angle sensor being off would definitely cause a problem. The bike needs to know where home is, so you need your yaw rate sensor set on a flat place and your steering angle set with the bike facing straight, and that requires locking the steering down. You don't just eyeball it, you lock it down. You have to. Man, this thing, if the VSS wouldn't kick in, I know I could goose it off of that hill and loft the front wheels off the ground on this thing. If it'd get traction, it might just light them up. They're really good at doing that. So incredibly fun. That dude was literally riding the curb coming through there. Did you see that? There's my boy. Yeah, this thing, it's got too low of miles on it for me to get squirrely with it, but oh, you want to so bad. They are just so much fun. And just that power, they feel way, like, compare it to a Spyder, it just feels way more powerful because it doesn't weigh anything. It's just a motor holding three wheels and a seat and handlebars. They're peppy, they're fun, just a riot. Looks like he has the maybe these came with it, I don't know. No, well, it was kind of nasty out this morning. I was gonna say no sea to sky. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to wash that thing either after I mucked it up out in the nasty weather. Let's do our classic little walkie round here. Looks like they were playing some games out here, didn't it? Oh, sorry. I was like in betwixt the clutches there. Get our little parky brake on. Yep, there she locked. Look at this thing. That little small bag just fitting on the stock, thing that the rallies come with, the backrest thing, I guess, for lack of better terms. Them lovely white wheels and the classic Can-Am racing colors from back in the day. Yeah, look at that. Dude, that is really stiff. That is buckboard. 418's got them maxed out all the way around. And I'm not a small or light guy. And that thing is way too stiff for me. Way too stiff. The old saying, I could tell if a quarter is heads or tails rolling over it. But yeah, I don't know what I do with the front because I haven't had any time on these with the remote reservoirs with the fancy KYBs. But I know the rear at 2 is perfect for me, too stiff for Kelly. I like it. That's really, really cool. That lovely 900 triple, it just purrs like a kitten. She's so nice. Oh, and the Rallies come with the LED light. They come with it. I love me some Ryker Rally. I pulled the muscle in the back of my leg. I felt it yesterday. I don't know what I did. I just can't imagine what I did. I noticed it yesterday, and then today it hurts even worse. I don't know what I did to injure myself. Man, that puts the power to the ground, lightens that front end. That's some nice power. That's really, really nice. Like James drove his Survey car too. He's got the beige one. This is an 05, I think. I think that's the last year of the Gen 2s. I'm pretty sure of it. Alright. Thanks for coming along on this lovely, lovely ride. Always so much fun, these Rykers. Alright. I guess that'll be it for this. Look how it turned out. It's supposed to be 100 degrees here on Thursday or something. We're getting heat warnings and stuff. People go, well, that's not hot. You know, if you live somewhere that's 100 all the time, yeah, it's not hot. Around here, that's pretty rare. All right. Well, hello there, YouTube. This is basically like too dark to do a goodbye. I nodded off, took myself a little nap.
Yes, you did.
Woke up a little late. It's yeah. But it's beautiful. What do I got crawling on me there?
Little bugs.
Yeah, little critters flying around. But it's just a beautiful pink glow out here from the sunset. Or it's past. We're like 10 minutes past sunset. But anyway. Sorry I did that. Sorry I'm doing this so late. But on account of that, I think I'm going to make it short and sweet. Roll out before I say something stupid because I'm half awake.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give your thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Wednesday or Thursday.
Heck yeah. All right.
See you in the morning.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.